Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm doing the intro this time, not this guy over here.
You didn't even give me a second to get ready.
You guys got not be ready. Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about last night's in-season tournament games and predicting the upcoming games that are going to be happening tomorrow. Let's get straight into talking about the games from last night. The first one being the Knicks against the Bucks, which was a fat blowout.
Yeah, it just was. I think the first half, it was pretty close. Julius Randle played like the best half of his life.
Down
Literally
here,
missed 0 shots. He looked dominant, but nobody else came to help him, which is kind of funny. That's kind of like the story of the Knicks. I think for them to evolve to a better team, to a team where they want to be, I think they're going to have to make some changes. And I know he just had a good game, but that might have to be Julius Randle because I feel like when he has a good game, others don't. We just saw that last night. I mean, he played a great game, but the other people really weren't able to get going. I'm not saying that's his fault in particular. I'm just, making that comment. But the Bucks look great. They've been playing a lot better recently. Everyone really showed out. Malik Beasley's been huge all season and was last night with 6 threes from Dame and Giannis. They each had their moments where they just took over the game. So the Bucks are looking scary, man. And yeah, that was probably the worst game out of all of them.
Yesterday, I texted Ale before the game. I told him, like, oh, bro, like, I look at the Bucks come on the championship. And it was a bit of a random time. And I was just thinking back to the game that I saw them play against the Heat, like, last week. And, bro, just having Lillard, Giannis, and Middleton, especially Lillard Middleton, in the sense that now you have two closers.
Two legit closers.
And Middleton is starting to look better. Middleton's looking like himself again. People forget that in 2021, Middleton was that guy. Middleton was playing amazing.
No, I'm talking about a 2-time All-Star, man.
Now, yeah, we're talking about somebody who scored 40 points in the finals. Lillard, a lot of people are worried about him because he had a slow start to the season, but I'm not worried at all. I don't know about you guys, but I know Lillard, when it comes down to the important moments, he's going to show up. And if he gets an opportunity to make it to the finals, I think, for example, the game against the Celtics, I damn near trust Lillard more like Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum can definitely explode, but if we're talking about them as a player, I don't know. I feel like Lillard's really going to want it. Yes, they showed the Bucks' potential where they can be when everything is clicking. The defense is still a bit of a problem, but when it comes to the offense, there's not a lot of teams that are better. Yes, they showed the Bucks' potential where they can be when everything is clicking. The defense is still a bit of a problem, but when it comes to the offense, there's not a lot of teams that are better.
Yeah, I think they have holes like every team, but the Bucks are looking scary, man. They definitely did last night. They probably looked the best out of every team left. But that brings us to the second game of the night, the best game, arguably, of the whole tournament. We got the Lakers versus the Suns.
Yeah, man, that game was super fun to watch. At first, it kind of like the Lakers were going to run away with it. For a second, I was like, wow. I was being Lakers fans. I was so impressed that they were playing, the defense was clicking, and the offense was doing good enough. But then in classic Lakers fashion, Darvin Ham subs out LeBron AD at some time. Shots start being missed by everybody. It's like D'Lo starts missing, then Rui starts missing, and then Jackson Hayes doesn't know what a layup is. He's running in there like crazy. And then the Suns, of course, you have KD and Booker. No, Booker didn't play that good yesterday, but KD's hitting threes on you. Grayson Allen's hitting shots. But whatever, at the end of the day, Lakers ended up winning a bit controversially. We're going to talk a bit about that a bit later. But overall, the Lakers are starting to come together, man. At this point, they have a record of 13-9. They're their 4th seed. Even after everything, even after a super injury-riddled season, the Lakers are standing at the 4th seed. And last year at this time, we were like the freaking 14th seed. It was like that. So, you know, they are starting to look good again. LeBron, wow, it's just incredible. We're impressed every single time. He outplayed KD yesterday, which is impressive because KD had a pretty solid game.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, I'm starting to feel a lot better about the Lakers.
Nah, definitely. I mean, LeBron and AD both played good. AD was just missing some bunnies, but it wasn't like one of those games that's like, damn, AD, where are you? It wasn't really like that. It was more.
He was just missing. Yeah, I prefer a game like yesterday over other games.
Oh, for sure. And then obviously LeBron was phenomenal. But shout out to Austin Reeves, hit a big 3 at the end of the game. Played great, really carried us in the third quarter when we weren't able to find any shots. Kind of like what we were talking about the Bucks. And the team definitely has holes, and I think a big hole is the offense. I think Gabe Vince is actually going to help a lot with that, but we'll definitely get into that tomorrow. But in the Suns side of it, I think we're starting to see in a lot of these games the depth being a problem, especially with Booker not playing that good right now, coming off the injury, and them not having Bradley Beal. The depth can only do so much. Although Grayson Allen had a great game, who else in that team really stepped up? Yeah. Nurkic. The rim protection was looking horrible. The Lakers were getting whatever they wanted at the rim. Nurkic has had his moments this year, but they're gonna have to figure out something with the rim protection because I think big physical teams like the Lakers, like the Nuggets, they're gonna be able to take advantage of them, and we saw it last night.
I'm putting the Suns in the conversation. Obviously, they are a scary team, but I think that the Nuggets, I don't see why they wouldn't beat them again, and even the Lakers. If the Lakers continue to get better,
yeah.
I'm putting the Lakers over them too. After that, it's up in the air. I will put the Suns as a 3rd best team out of those 3. Yeah. But definitely, that Nurkic thing is a big deal, bro. LeBron was driving in there, not Like, it's funny because one of our friends, he texted us like, "Oh wow, LeBron, he always loves to do it against the Suns." And boy, it's not a coincidence. It's because he goes to the paint and Nurkic can't get there. He can't make that jump. Now Eubanks is just a bit too short to be really being out there.
Yeah, and he is a good defender, but yeah, it's what you said. He's just not big enough, man. At the end of the day, but with Nurkic, look, he has been able to do a lot of things on offense. Definitely, like I'm gonna give him a lot of credit. He's actually been better this season than we thought.
Sure.
Great passing. His shooting has been really, really good. His finishing has always been a bit suspect.
Yeah, never the best field goal percentage.
Yeah, but whatever. But it's really the rim protection, and I think and the problem with them is that they're also really small because they are playing KD at the 4. I don't really know how they would fix the problem. We would have to do a whole video on that. But last night it was very evident. But we did see the Lakers dominate with their wing depth. Finally, obviously having Vanderbilt and Rui back. Vanderbilt, this is just his second game back. But with kind of the assertion of Cam Reddish, which nobody really expected. We are seeing the Lakers throw bodies and bodies and bodies on these players, and that's just great to see, man. You love to see that.
So tomorrow we're gonna be getting almost the final games. It's gonna be a Pacers versus the Bucks, and the Lakers versus the Pelicans,
and Vegas.
Yeah, man. Everybody, Reggie Miller, make sure you didn't. Reggie Miller, make sure you didn't forget. Oh, trip to Vegas on the line. Trip to Vegas on the line. We're doing like Reggie Miller as an announcer. Just keep it real. But yeah, talking about the Pacers, bro. Wow, I've been super impressed by him. Tyrese had a very historic night against one of the best teams in the NBA. They knocked out the Celtics. Now they're going against the second best team in the East in the Bucks, and I can't put it past them.
I can't put it past them, but
I think the Bucks are gonna win. If I'm being honest, I do think the Bucks. I think that they're starting to click at the perfect time. You know, with the whole in-season tournament going on, so I do think the Bucks are gonna win. But it wouldn't shock me if the Pacers won.
I agree 100%. The only thing that I can see the Pacers winning is, like, for example, the Bucks defense has looked kind of bad this year. And obviously the Pacers damn near have the best offense in the NBA. I think they do have the best offense. They have a historic offense right now. And so they can really – I can honestly see them, like, just blowing them out. But
it have to be at the Bucks are struggling.
Let me tell you, this brings me back to another point, though. The Bucks did shoot super good from 3 against the Knicks. And the Knicks are a good defensive team. It's like, I don't know if they're able to replicate that. Yeah, obviously, I know that
I don't think they need to replicate it. I think that, okay, with super random, but with Giannis looking score 50 points against the Pacers. Like,
he should be able to do that.
That they lose, but obviously now they're going to have Lillard and they're going to be more healthy. So I don't know. I just have a feeling I think that Giannis I think it's going to be a big Giannis game, and I think Lillard is going to be himself. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks. What's your final prediction? You got a Bucks or Pacers? I'm going Bucks.
I'll go Bucks too, especially man. I always said I think the Pacers could go out there and just win it.
Nah, they could. I'm not. Whatever. We're not saying, but we have to.
This one's a tough one. This one's a tough one. Yeah, I just go Pacers to be different. You want to do that?
And that moves on to the next game, the Lakers against the Pelicans. And not even being biased, I think the Lakers are gonna win for sure.
Yeah,
I think. To me, there's not really a lot of question because the other way, first of all, the Lakers are better. The Pelicans haven't really looked as good as we thought. And
they did have a lot of injuries.
They did have a lot of. Trey Murphy is coming back, but he's still in the process of.
Take your hand out of it, dog.
Now I'm talking about LeBron wants it. The whole team wants it, and I just think that I just think we're gonna go out there and try. And the Lakers trying are one of the best teams in the NBA. It's just giving it.
Yeah, we have a lot of bodies to throw at
Ingram.
At Ingram. Ingram already had his good game. He wasted his good game against the.
Acting like yeah, 2 in a row.
He wasted his good game against the Kings, so I definitely think the Lakers are gonna beat them. The Pelicans, shout out to them that they come back against the.
Quick AD got inside.
Yeah, quick.
He's gonna beat him.
I think he's just gonna choose. I think LeBron's gonna go down.
Oh, I'm saying because Valanciunas not gonna play at the end. Like, right?
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm in the closing line.
That's not gonna be a closing line. That's just a blowout. That's just gonna be a blowout.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, we're predicting a blowout and everything.
No, we're taking it far. I think there's gonna be a 15-point victory by Lakers.
I'm not a big fan of the Pelicans, bro.
No, we never liked the Pelicans.
Yeah, and it's not even on some like hateful shit. It's just that
it is a little bit.
I think I get you, but for me, it's like I was watching Through the Wire today, and Pierre was talking about like they just have too many people, and I feel like teams like that never. Really
yeah, for example, like I was watching the Front Office show by Trevor Lane and Keith Lee.
Keith Lee, are you done?
What?
It's not Keith Lee.
But Trevor Lane and Keith. And they were talking about Trey Murphy's coming back, but they were like, bro, who's not gonna start now? But Trey Murphy is good enough to be a starter.
He should be.
But are you gonna take out Herb Jones, your best defender?
It's funny because Herb Jones had a great game.
Are you gonna take out Ingram? Are you gonna take out McCollum? You're not. You're gonna take out Zion? Obviously not. But as soon as you need a center.
Yeah.
So
I think the biggest thing that they're missing right now is probably a good center. We'll talk about that.
Valanciunas, whatever. We're gonna talk about the Pelicans later on. So
yeah.
But that's pretty much gonna do it. We're excited for the game. I'm gonna try to watch both. Well, yeah, bro. EC's tournament continues to be a win. Adam Silver has not missed. The playing tournament was good. This tournament is good. The bubble is good as well.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you can be the first to watch our videos.
I like it too.
Yeah, I like it too. So thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.
Peace out, brother.